3 years when Tuto came out. It had been about 3 years, I think. Two years. Because you know there are some people who are focused on an album a year, and then they even start to follow a formula. You've heard one of their songs, you've heard all of their songs, right? I want to talk about Tuto because for me, I'm a music lover of note. But nobody can ever call me somebody who loves like a rap kind of sound. I love classic rap. Like I love Biggie. You know, even even some Kwaito in South Africa. I love classic Kwaito. You know, but when Tuto came out, I fell in love. I want to hear about how you made the decision because it's musically rich, right? The message is also very rich because when I had Superman, I had tears in my eyes because it's the story of a father and a son and the power of a present parent and the impact that a present parent can have on a boy child. And I mean, we just learned in South Africa that most of the fathers are not present in their children's lives. And when I heard that song, but beyond just the message in the song, I thought the musicality of it is powerful. Tempo brings magic there, and when you rap, you tell a story, a powerful story. Tell me about assembling Tuto, because again, what you did with Papili and the Destiny song, because that's again dangerous, because you take a song that was so big, right, and loved a lot. I mean, it remains loved today, right? There were people who were not born when it came out that know it and that still love it, and you do it, but you do it so sweetly and so beautifully. Tell me about assembling Tuto.
It came at a point where I was very depressed. Like, success can be very depressing because
it's lonely.
It's lonely, you know, the expectations, and nobody tells you and teaches you about these things. So I'm at a point where I'm like, I could make an album that people might like, or what I think people want to hear because of, you know, what people are listening to out there, which is a lot of this bubblegum American rap, and you know, and they all rap about like drugs
and girls
and clubs and alcohol. So I'm like, I could do that. That was like Titombo, and it sounded like that for the kids, and the kids liked it. But while I was making this album, I was like, you know, when I started making music, there was a certain reason, and that reason was like the soul in the music I was listening to, like Kanye West, the old Kanye West, and Slum Village. I grew up listening to those guys.
The Roots.
The Roots. And I ended up working with Black Thought on the albums from the Roots. So I was like, while the crowd is listening to me, I'm gonna make an album that I really love. If people hate it, that's fine, but I will have the attention of everyone, because everyone's gonna listen, because I'm still a star. So if I fall off, I'll still have this album that I made that I'm proud of, that will, you know, stand the test of time.
Because a lot of artists don't always make music that they like. No. They make music that is commercially viable. The music that the record company says, this one will sell. So I genuinely stood in the album. Some of those songs took me like 6 months. I took my time. I said, I'm not gonna rush. I'm not gonna have an album date. I don't care. I'm gonna sit in the studio until I feel like it's done. So then I started writing about things that I felt. I started being real. Sometimes I was really, really uncomfortable with the things that I was saying. The truth is uncomfortable.
Like when I was speaking about cheating on my girlfriend, I wasn't ready for you on the song. I was very, very uncomfortable in the song, but I felt like some people will relate. Some men will relate and say, you know, some of the relationships were the ones who messed up, but we can't say it because of pride. When I spoke about my dad not being rich and what I felt, but how proud I was of him, because my dad was a teacher. I've met so many millionaires that came from my dad's hands, and I felt like teachers are not celebrated, and it does not mean that they're not great because they don't have money. Like, you know, so some people have money, some people make people who make millionaires, some people are millionaires. So I just wanted, my dad was retiring as well. So I just wanted to make a song that would just, you know, celebrate his life, and you know, and I featured his favorite artists. And
oh, Tsepo's his favorite artist. Wow.
And my grandmother's favorite artist as well.
Are you kidding me? So you've performed around the world. You can name it: New York, London, Dubai. Everybody goes to Dubai for a lot of reasons. Does it still feel good? Because I know you want to fill up a stadium now. Does it feel good? Because some people, there's a level of have no English word that I can use except cockiness that they come back with when they've performed everywhere, because they see themselves as a level higher now than the people that sort of made them. Like, and I've done some. Does it still feel nice to, guys, by the way, you can call Cassper Nyovest, he's your guy, he's not mine. 089110200, 089110200. Does it still feel nice to perform at home?
There's nothing like home.
Yeah.
As much as there's politics at home, you know, like I've got radio politics, I've got industry politics, like, you know, rappers don't like me and all of that stuff. But I think everyone goes through that stuff. Yeah. But like my people, like South Africans, really, really love me. Yeah. And I love them. So my God. I could go anywhere in the world, like Dubai. Like the other day, I was performing for 15,000 people in London. Yeah. But I came home and performed at a tavern with 700 people, and I was like the happiest I could have ever been, because they understand my story more. It means more to them. In London, I'm just like some artists from Africa. They might like me, they might know me, whatever. Yeah. But I know that my story means more to Africans and South Africans, so I will never, ever, ever take my home for granted.
Okay, I'm going to go to calls now. Retabile and Clackstop, I'm coming to you first. I know the Northwest people will phone. Is Cassper the man that Refilwe thought he would turn out to be when he was growing up little in Mafikeng?
No, but I'm better.
He's better.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay, let's go to the lines. Hello, Ritabi. Hey, how are you? Welcome to Radio 2000. Cassper's here.
Hi, how are you? I'm okay. You sound like you're in a toilet, though. I'm joking. Thank you. Yes. Thank you. Such a sweet story. Thank you. Are you coming to FNB Stadium on the 2nd of December? Thank you. Yo, congrats.
Sharp. Sharp, Retabile. Smokey is in Bethlehem. Hello, Smokey. Hey, Lekai. Reteng.
Sure, who's that, my bro? Easy. Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Okay.
What the FNB? I'm gonna clip a ticket in Chaka. Kopansa mauti li gaza le tshware taxi le so. Oh, is.
No, don't.
O kopansa mauti go le so to bi litla so. Eh. Aska wa ga ntjaka ne ke bua le ene maloba baby.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Smokey. Bye. Winston and Kimberley. Hello, Winston. Hey, how are you? Cassper's here.
Yo, what up, man? How you doing? I get to get learning Kimberley. We're not learning Josie.
Why such a
Josie? Oh, December the hour must stadium. Sharp and pinch. Thanks, my bro.
Is it? That's powerful.
I love you too, bro. Thank you, man.
Wow. It's funny because it crosses boundaries, your music, right? Yeah. The lady spoke of her baby, liking Baby Girl. You were talking to me off air about your aunt who's like in my age group. And there's it wasn't always the intention to make music that sort of crosses boundaries, because that's a big thing.
I always wanted to be big in terms of numbers. Like I wanted to be a big artist, but I never thought I could make music that was loved by like toddlers.
To the oldest of the old.
And then the oldest, because like they listen to different types of music.
Yes.
And my music I always try and make like hip hop music. But I grew up listening to Tepotula and you know, Huma Sekela, Kwaito, rap. I grew up listening to everything. So I think all those influences, I mean, are in my music, and that's how I'm able to relate. But I think in terms of just touch, because it's black, white, colored, old, whatever, I think that's just a blessing from God, and I think maybe it might be my story. I don't understand.
Let's talk about filling up that stadium. What's the capacity there?
It's 75,000.
So you've done what, 40 now?
Yeah, we did like 30 something.
Okay, so that's you're doubling and more.
Yes, so it'll be the biggest hip hop concert, you know, in the world, basically. Yeah. Yeah.
And we're filling it up. Even I will come. I'm going to come.
I need everybody to buy tickets.
I'm coming because it's 4 days before my birthday, so that's the gift I'm giving myself. I'm going to bring my 12-year-old. We're coming. Are you going to go, Leno?
I have to be there.
Yeah, we have to be there.
Man, he's got a deep voice.
He does, hey?
I have to be there.
Listen, your message to your fans, because I want to play a song.
Thank you so much for supporting me, first of all, and supporting me throughout, you know, the misunderstandings and everything. I'm human, I make mistakes, but I just want to thank you, and please go get your tickets out at Compute Ticket. It starts with 100 Rand clipper. It's very affordable, and then goes all the way up to 500 Rand, and there's hospitality packages as well. So please go, you just get your tickets, and let's make history. And we still don't have a sponsor, you know, so if there's someone listening out there who's, you know, a CEO somewhere, if you could just help us.
Yeah, it's going to happen. All the best, Cassper. I think you're amazing.
Thank
Your
you.
story has to be written and told over and over again, because you've redefined the story of the African child.
I appreciate it.
Thank you. Here's Superman, Cassper Nyovest, Tsepotsula, and we're